Start lagging when I
that
start
you are an
streaming,
idiot.
bro.
They
Like,
think
get
you
off
are
my
a
dick,
drooling,
please.
stupid Cro-Magnon that will just happily swallow anything they put into your mouth and not think anything more of it, so they don't even need to try when it comes to the cover-up of the Jeffrey Epstein case. There is now a desperate push from Trump and a lot of paid shills to convince the public that the Jeffrey Epstein thing is no big deal and that it's all now a hoax. It has now been officially labeled by Trump and people on the payroll here as a hoax. And they are legitimately laughing at you and actually giggling. They cannot help but have like an actual Santa Claus ho-ho-ho belly laugh at this play here, this fucking play that John Madden's playbook wouldn't even.
It is not no fucking fiction, bro. Can niggas come on, bro? I don't understand how, like,
having it about how they're just going to tell you that all of it's not real a week ago, and now they're telling you it is real, but it's actually like a big fake hoax from Obama, Hillary Clinton, and the Democrats. And for some people, that's enough. He hit the big buzzwords, so it must be true. So now a lot of people are running with that, like, we got to move on from this Epstein thing. It's all fraudulent. He said so, even though Trump literally campaigned as one of his promises to deliver this Epstein information, the client list. Now he is calling it a hoax. Now I want to mention something up top here that I'm very curious to see how it plays out. Yesterday I covered the amendment that was put forth that got fucking smacked down at the Royal Rumble, where there was an amendment put forth that would try and force the DOJ to release the Epstein client list and all that shit. And it got voted against unanimously by the Republicans voting to block it. Democrats voted unanimously to not have it be blocked, so that way they could at least have a debate about the Epstein files and the handling of it.
Actually,
didn't go,
like,
it didn't go to the next step. It got stuck there. And there was a lot of like citing of confusion and how like, well, actually no, that's not what the vote for.
Naive opinion on vote whatever you want to vote, but
cryptocurrency legislation, so they're voting to not do that, and then this was slapped on top of it, so they had to vote no, or else it'd give the floor to the Democrats or something. But ultimately, the end result was the same. It got blocked. Well, today there's a new proposal that's getting put forth that is aiming to do something similar in a different way that has support from all the Democrats and 7 Republicans as of now, but apparently even more will be co-signing it about releasing the Jeffrey Epstein client list and that kind of shit. So I'm very curious to see how that unfolds. I'll go ahead and play you a little bit here where they interviewed.
And tomorrow. And this is to force, this is a discharge petition, right? It's going to force this bill onto the floor of the House, and then what does it say?
So it's both the discharge petition and the bill. The discharge petition is to force it on the House. The way it works is Thomas Massie and I introduced it yesterday. It takes 7 legislative days before you can actually go through the discharge petition. We're likely going to be in August recess. So the reality is it probably will come up for a vote after the August recess. And the bill says to release all evidence for the Epstein file, but it makes it clear that does not include any of the victim information. It does not include any child pornography. It gives the DOJ
or no fucking dip in Twitch, please.
The ability to protect the victims, but to release all the other evidence and files.
So here.
Now, I'm not the most knowledgeable person. I'm a fucking Neanderthal when it comes to most things, but from the sound of things here, it seems like this is a step in the right direction to maybe finally getting justice for the victims here of Epstein and all of his clients, instead of what's currently happening, where the current administration is just trying to bury it and being very clear that they're not even fucking pursuing any kind of action against all of the people they have all this evidence on and not releasing any of the client list information. This seems like it's trying to force that to come forward and maybe eventually, hopefully, get those criminals thrown in jail for all of the crimes they've committed. I guess we'll see how it all shakes down, but I wanted to mention this up top because it seems like it is finally getting to a point where there is some kind of legislation being drafted to try and push this issue more forward. Now, let's talk about how Trump continues to handle this. He is like full-blown melting down about the whole thing and fully lashing out at his own base now. He is attacking even his most adamant supporters over the Epstein case. He's even saying with his whole floppy chest that you are a bad person if you care about the Epstein stuff, saying that it's boring and nobody should care, even criticizing his own
My nigga, I don't care about this shit, and I'm still sitting here watching this video because you know why? I got clickbaited. 1, I didn't even know what this video was about. I'm gonna keep it about. 2, Charlie. 3, bro. Can we be serious, bro? That shit is important. Niggas want to know what happened with that shit.
Calling out his most loyal MAGA supporters, all the enthusiasts, calling them weaklings if they care about this and how they're falling for a big scam, hook, line, and sinker into a Democrat galaxy brain chess maneuver here. Nigga. And actually, like, I wasn't exaggerating. They are literally laughing about it.
It's pretty boring stuff. It's sorted, but it's boring. And I don't...
Niggas trying to... Bro, this nigga's a bot, bro.
Understand why it keeps going. I think really only pretty bad people, including fake news, want to keep something like that going. But credible information, let them give it. Anything that's credible, I would say, let them have it.
So there you hear it. Now, to some of you, the copium's going to set in. You're going to say, hey, he said the credible information, we can release it. We should release it, and we'll talk about that. But they also say in the same interview, we already released the credible information.
And the credible information's been given.
So if it's already been given, they're not going to give you more stuff.
CoffeeZilla recently just covered this section here beautifully. I'm just going to show you a couple of
This shit is all fucking puppets. This shit is all a damn... This shit is all a fucking project to niggas, I guess. You know what this shit is. Niggas just be just...
Here from it, where that guy next to Trump actually couldn't contain his laughter. He was howling like someone went over there and started tickling him because of Trump's statement here about Epstein. Calling people bad people if they care about this. The literally one of the biggest pedophiles in history. Now all of a sudden it's boring, nobody should care, and actually you're a weakling, coward, weirdo, loser, bad person if you do care. So he's trying to get people to like attack others who give a shit about this, which is crazy. Because imagine being this brain dead fucking bumbling homunculi on Twitter that is now attacking people that are calling attention to this. When keep in mind Trump himself actually had a crucial component of his campaign talk about the Epstein client list and all of that information and how he was going to be so transparent and release it to the public because of how important it is. Not just Trump, other people in the administration as well made same promises that are now flip-flopping on it. This is pure concentrated lunacy. It is unhinged. And I cannot believe that he is just saying this. Like, not even like tiptoeing around it. He is just full-on saying it. Fucking wet spot in his goddamn diaper here, just saying it in front of the cameras multiple times now. Like, this is an element you won't find on the periodic table, the element of surprise, because I am shocked by this and how people are actually okay with the statement. He is saying that you are a piece of shit if you are trying to get answers about the biggest child predator of all time and all of the evil associates that are getting away with the unthinkable crimes they committed. There have still been no arrest or anything even close to it, and he is now calling even people in his most tight-knit groups of enthusiasts that sing his praises and suck farts out of his butt all fucking day, calling them weaklings if they care about.
Alright, Charlie. Hey, yo, bro. It gets to a point, bro.
It's unbelievable. Oh, also, there's a little interesting tidbit of lore about the guy who was laughing next to Trump.
The guy next to Trump, looking on and laughing, as Trump says this is a big nothing burger. The only people who would deal in this kind of talk are fake news. That is Epstein's neighbor. That is how...
Don't understand why it keeps going. I think really only pretty bad people, including fake news, want to keep something like that going. But credible information, let them give it. Anything that's credible.
Yeah, that shit is insane.
Years you had Christopher.
To say certain niggas, yeah. Bro, it's like, bro, niggas just be old and don't know shit, I guess. Either old and don't know shit or old and washed. Because I don't know.
And moving on from it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, boss.
I know you want to move past all this intrigue over the Epstein files, but I do want to ask you to clarify something you said this morning. You said this was all a hoax. Has your attorney general told you this was a hoax? What evidence have you seen?
No, not the attorney general. No, I know it's a hoax. It's started by Democrats. It's been run by the Democrats for 4 years. You had Christopher Wray and these characters and Comey before him. And
does he just actually think everyone in this country is Drew Barrymore from 50 First Dates that just forget?
Wait. He's saying the whole list is a hoax? Where's my scene at? My nigga.
It's everything after a few seconds.
Niggas is not born yesterday. It's 2025. Even the kids born today are not born yesterday. So, nigga, you need to relax. You need to relax, bro.
You literally made the promise multiple times that you would release the Epstein information and all of that shit. People around you made the same promises, and now it's just crickets and just falling in line with your delusion.
It seems like, even though I feel like there could be a balance with a lot of stuff and progression with a lot of stuff. Balance doesn't always mean stagnation. You feel what I'm saying?
Attempt here to convince people that it's all some kind of hoax. Nobody is buying that. Nobody that's not on payroll, that is buying that. It is absurd. If this was constructed by the Democrats, surely they would have used it as a weapon against...
When I say niggas, I'm talking about the political parties too, bro. Like, I don't know what we really be doing.
You for the last 4 fucking years that you just mentioned.
When
they
I
would
say we, I mean we, but not I and my niggas. You feel me? I mean you be chatting, nigga. Why you, like, who cares, bro? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even trying to be dismissive about real world problems or any economic issues or any of that. But it's like when people be gassing it up, it's supposed to be something serious. It's not supposed to be some performative thing. Like, what are we doing?
Drop this information as a means of attacking you. Literally anybody could tell you the same thing. The immediate question that gets raised in people's heads when you keep spreading this stupid fucking lie about it being some kind of engineered hoax
when elections come around, whatever.
Why are you just now saying that when you campaigned?
Of course, shit. I'm not that old.
This information. It was a part of your.
Of course.
Campaign. If it's all just a big hoax, and not even just part of the, like in his first couple months in the office, he also made a big song and dance about the Epstein.
But part of me respects things that are serious and are actual. Like, I'm trying to grow with shit. Like, that's the whole point. Like, what the fuck? Niggas are. You got Kamala trying to get Meg on stage. You got, like, bro, what, bro? It's like little shit. Like, come on, bro. You got Trump. You got, like, beefs. Like, of course it's gonna be beef, I guess. Of course it's gonna be social media narratives, of course, but. That shit just cringe, bro.
Distributed to a bunch of fucking drones,
it's nothing to look up to. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is broken to me.
Around and taking prom pictures with
the Epstein files. I'm not gonna keep pausing. I don't even care,
weaklings
bro.
by Trump because they cared about the Epstein
But
files.
shout out
He was actually
to
calling those
everybody
people
that
who gave
is
those files
trying.
fucking
If that
weaklings.
is these people that I am talking about,
bro.
bro.
For anyone that cares about Epstein. So he is actually also calling
Shit.
those people weaklings as well. Not that I think
I
they give a
don't
shit. They probably enjoy
care.
the
I don't
humiliation
know.
here from him. I have no idea. But like it's crazy because he has also made a big deal of it, and now all of a sudden it's nothing. No one cares about it. It's all just a big act. It's a hoax actually. None of it's real. It's all fraudulent from the fucking Democrats or something.
It's a bad group. It started, actually, look at the Steele dossier. That turned out to be a total hoax. The 51 agents, the intelligence, so-called intelligence agents, that was a hoax. It's all been a big hoax. It's perpetrated by the Democrats. And some stupid Republicans and foolish Republicans fall into the net. And so they try and do the Democrats' work. No, it's I call it the Epstein hoax. It takes a lot of time and effort. Instead of talking about the great achievements we've had.
He's not being shy about it. Like, he's not being timid. He's not over here, like, under his breath saying these things. He is actually just full-blown multiple times saying how stupid people are if they care about Epstein case and all of the evil people that have gotten away with it that are actively being covered for by this administration. Also, the previous administration as well. Anyone that's ever cared about the Epstein case.
At this point, niggas is trying to do fucking damage control. Like, that's all it is.
Apparently is stupid.
Niggas can't see that.
And has been deceived by an elaborate Democrat hoax, which they never actually used for some fucking reason. I guess, because that makes sense. It's demented. He has latched onto this titty hard and is trying to suck all the milk he can pop.
Radical left Democrats have hit pay dirt. Just like with the fake and fully discredited Steele dossier. The lying 51 intelligence agents, the laptop from hell, which the Dems swore had come from Russia. No, it came from Hunter Biden's bathroom. And even the Russia scam itself is itself a totally fake and made up story used in order to hide crooked Hillary Clinton's big loss in the 2016 presidential election. These scams and hoaxes are all the Democrats are good at. It's all they have. They are no good at governing, no good at policy, and no good at picking winning candidates. Also, unlike Republicans, they stick together like glue. You see what I'm saying? So I don't really know what this shit is about at this point.
Nobody is believing. There's no real people, that is. He is
This
so
shit is just
desperately on his
fluff. I
hands and
don't
knees,
care.
crawling,
Can you tell me
groveling, begging people to
about
move on
the
from it,
bills
trying
you
to
are
even treat it like a
passing? Can
title.
you tell
Their
me
new scam is what
about,
we'll forever
like,
call the Jeffrey Epstein hoax.
you are a
And
president,
again, calling
bro.
out his supporters, saying that they
Niggas
bought
are
into
too
the
casual,
bullshit, and
telling us about other nonsense.
they haven't learned their lesson, never will. It's just crazy. Like, he's actually even attacking his own base now.
And then,
He
bro,
says,
it's
"Look,
like,
these
I
weaklings
know
moving
I'm not
forward,
talking
the
about...
Democrats work, don't even think.
Bro, I know I'm not even talking about, like, the task at hand. But, gang, it's easy to tell when shit is PR and when shit is, like, bro, this is PR, this is damage control. Like, come on.
Talking of our
Bro, it's a hoax.
incredible and unprecedented success because I don't want their support anymore. You can literally hear him crossing his arms in that statement. Well, I don't want their support anymore anyway. Like a child mad at their parents because they didn't get a cookie after dinner or something. It's so pathetic. I really don't understand how just a normal person could see all of this and still just write it off as no big deal and be supportive of the way he is handling this shit and the administration, the way they're handling it. It's incomprehensible to me. Now, I understand people who are pretending to be okay with it because they're getting some doubloons under the table for it, no doubt.
I'm about to say, I'm not getting no doubloons under the table. I'm only pretending to be okay with it because if I don't, then, or not even pretending, I'm not going to say I'm okay with it, but you got to push through sometimes. Like, dude, I'm not finna, like, fly to DC, like, you know what I'm saying? By the end of the day, it is stuff to think about. It is stuff to consider. This is real world things, you know? The seriousness is there, bro. It's there, bro.
But this, like,
tired of, like, certain shit not being as serious as it should be, but at the same time, you know, and then, you know, it should be balanced, but I always preach about that shit.
Sensible person would see this and immediately smell the shit. It's just so fucking nuts how blatant this is. And I just can't help but keep talking about it. I can't stop yapping about it.
Trump
it's
is
unreal.
a bot, bro.
So anyway,
you might be a bot, bro.
See ya.
Because, gang, I don't know what niggas are doing in that office. All right, y'all, like, sub.